Today we're joined by Taylor Carter, who's a world golf champion in the Special Olympics. I know Taylor, it's been a little bit since you won. I know you were feeling at the top of you were on top of the world, but a little bit under the weather when she came back. We were busy with our championships. We're catching up now, and I'm excited to chat with you again. Last time we talked was 2018 when you won a gold medal out in Eastern Canada for the Special Olympics National Games, I believe. A bigger deal now, but I guess, first of all, remind us how you got started playing our wonderful game.
I started playing because my dad got me into it when I was very young, and he got me into it. And then after he passed away, that's when I really wanted to continue to do it for him. So I've been doing it ever since I was 4 years old.
Was that at Katepwa, or remind us where that was? Because I think Katepwa's close to your heart, hey?
Yeah, that one is, and Regina Park is where I used to play when I was here all the time.
Yeah, par three in Regina, great little
Yep.
golf course for
Yeah.
sure. What do you like about the sport?
I like practicing. I like competing with friends. I like playing with family, and I just don't want to do any other sport but golf, really.
Well, it's worked out well for you for sure, I guess. When did you learn more about the Special Olympics competitions, and I guess how did you kind of start to kind of get into that and find your success?
Um, my mom a few years ago was at a restaurant in the South End called Cora's, I think it's called, and she saw some guy talking about Special Olympics, and that's how she got told about it, and then she asked me if I wanted to do it, and I said sure. So I've been doing it ever since. I
So
think
how
20.
old? Yeah, I was gonna say, how old were you then? Because what I think you're getting close to 30 now.
Yeah, I'm 30 right now.
So how
Um,
old were you when your mom was hearing about this?
I think it was when I was like 18 or close to that age, maybe.
Okay, so you've been doing it for about a dozen years, and so obviously you love it and you've been playing it. So when did you learn that you were going to Germany? Because I think there was a little bit of a waiting period there with some postponements due to the pandemic.
Yes, it was quite a wait, and I wasn't sure I was even gonna be chosen or if I was gonna go, but they asked me, and I said I'm sure coming. So
So when was that? Do you remember
uh,
what year that was?
that was actually last year, I think in November-ish,
So I
or
guess
this.
maybe I'm thinking you didn't have to wait as long as maybe I thought, but so I guess you finally you're going and you get to take this opportunity. What did you do for golf? Because obviously you had to prepare. This is once in a lifetime. You wanted to perform well.
Yeah, actually Divis, shout out to them. They gave me a sponsorship this year, and so I got to go and practice a ton. And I also got to work with Garrett. He's one of my favorite people in the world. So
Mhm.
I've been working with him for a long time, and I did both of that, and I guess it got me this, so I can't complain, I guess.
Yeah, no, dude, it's a great indoor facility. That's Garrett McMillan at Wascana Country Club that you're obviously talking about, your coach. So
Yeah.
you finally get to go. I think you got to share this experience with a couple other people, and you can tell us about that. So, you take off from Regina. Next thing you know, you're in Germany. Tell us all about it, Taylor.
Um Germany was amazing. I I never been that far away from home, but it was incredible. The countries were nice, the people were really incredible. We got to see we went to Munich after Toronto, so we got to see some of the places, and did a little tour around the the city, and it was really awesome. And
Mhm.
unfortunately I got sick on the trip, so I didn't get to do that much, but I was thankful to be there and do some stuff with the team.
Yeah, absolutely. Talk about before we talk about the competition, the opening ceremonies. I've talked to several Olympic athletes and whatnot, being from Humboldt, because for some reason this community has a ton of them, like Brianne Tyson-Eaton and Lyndon Rush and some people like that. But just talk about the opening ceremonies, because I think that's something that would probably really stand out. Whether you get a gold medal or not, because it's just
Yeah.
everyone's involved. Hey.
Yeah, it was absolutely insane. Probably the best thing I've ever experienced. It was the most people I've ever seen in a stadium. Um, yeah, it was nice to be around different countries and get to share a special moment with all of them on the opening day and see the different performances and all the cool stuff that was there. It was
For sure.
awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. I know so I think the golf competition is a little bit different for Special O, and it's not just, straight up 4 rounds or something. So talk about the competition a little bit and what led to that thing around your neck.
Um, so basically, we did a practice round on a Friday, and then we had 2 days off, and then we did 4 rounds in a row, from Monday to Thursday. It actually went very well. I struggled on the Tuesday, unfortunately, which kind of sucked, but I mean, that's golf for you, I guess. Um, but then the last 2 days, I figured things out and it led to this. So, and my brother helped me out a lot during the whole thing. And I'm thankful for him for being my caddy and being there. And my family was there too. And they were also very supportive and cheered me on. And I had a blast doing it for them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, you get to share this moment with them, and just, how did it feel to win and get that put around your neck?
I can say it was really special, this one, compared to the 2018 one. I don't know why, but it was really awesome. I was very overwhelmed by it, and I'm just really happy that I won, even though I don't know how I continue to win. I just don't know, but it's it's a good experience for sure.
For sure. How was the closing ceremony?
It was actually, I like the opening ceremonies a lot more. The
Okay.
closing was actually pretty good too, but um, there's bands playing and music playing, and we saw all different kinds of countries, and that was cool too.
Yeah, maybe it's just, the fact that you knew it was kind of over, right? With the opening
Yeah, yeah,
ceremony, you have the excitement of the next 10 days or whatever it was. So you mentioned you did kind of, pick up a bug or something up there. Maybe you were celebrating too hard, but I'm kidding.
yeah.
Did you do anything after before you made a long trek home, or?
Um, I went to Switzerland with my family and spent a few days hanging out. Um, my brother went downhill mountain biking, but I did not. I refused. Um, we got to see some of the town. We got to eat at a restaurant. We got to hang out with some people, and yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, chances are, you may never get back to Switzerland or that area, right? So soak it in while you're there.
Yeah.
That brings me to the next question, a little off script here, but did you ever think that when you first picked up a golf club, even at 4 or maybe about, even 12 years ago, when you started getting these opportunities, did you ever think that golf would take you, across the world to see places you might never go?
Actually, I never thought of that once,
Hmm.
but then I sort of thought about it after I won in 2018.
Yeah,
Then it kind of clicked after that, maybe.
for sure. What's next?
Uh, Practice really hard. Whatever competition comes next, just practice and be prepared for whatever happens.
So the Special Olympic World Games that just happened, is this a 4-year cycle of these events?
Yeah,
So I'm going to assume you're only going to be 34 years old. Is a plan to get back?
100% yes.
Yeah.
I would love to go to wherever it is and do it all over again.
Well, hopefully you get that chance. I know you think you work at FCC during the day and play around Regina and whatnot to keep the game sharp. Lastly, any more thanks you just want to, throw out, Taylor? There was a lot of support for you along the way. I know you mentioned Garrett and all them and your family, but here's your chance to maybe a little more plug for some people that have helped you.
I just want to thank my family, my friends, my coworkers, Divots, Golf Katepwa, and Facebook, all my friends, Instagram, all my friends and family. They're the reason why I'm still golfing and still having fun and chasing my dream. Without them, I wouldn't even be here. So thanks to them, and thanks to my dad. He's the reason I started. So I just want to thank him, even though he's not here. I just want to thank him and my brother Tyler for being an awesome caddy. And yeah, I'm just thankful for everyone that's been there for me.